Neil Maddison is there with the Boro chairman Steve Gibson. Neil.
Yes, we're here with Steve Gibson. Steve, you're live on BBC Two Sport. Just first question to you, how would you describe Middlesbrough's season?
Disappointing, heartbreaking really, not what we expected. The season's been very tough. I think you make decisions and mistakes are a retrospective review of a decision that you made in the past, and at the time we made the decisions we thought we were making the right decision with the information that we had, but the fact that we haven't fulfilled our objective of staying in this league tells you that we've made mistakes.
What do you think's gone wrong this season?
Many things have gone wrong. I think our recruitment policy wasn't what we wish it to be. I think that we had some disruption amongst the management side during the season, and it's affected the players on the pitch. We can talk about last season forever, and I think what we really have to do now is examine what we're going to do going forward. I think that's what our fantastic supporters want to hear.
What are your plans for next season then?
Our plans have to be change at all aspects of the club. We've spent really the last month looking at what we've done, how we've done it, how it could be better, and I've got to be careful in what I say because it affects others who are currently within the club, and it affects others who currently aren't at the club. And I think that for the fans, they'll want me to deliver rather than talking about potential delivering. We've got to get it absolutely right.
On the management side, I know you've just said that there, but regarding managers for next season, have you made your thoughts on that?
Yeah, but I'll keep them to myself. When we're ready to announce that. We've got some great people here at Middlesbrough Football Club, and it's been painful since Christmas for all of us, and it's not a pleasant time, but we've got to be tenacious. We've got to take it on the chin. We need to move on, and we've got to get fired up now and start what we want to do for next season now.
Regarding Aitor Crank, obviously, was it a hard decision to get rid of Aitor?
I think the decision made itself over the passage of time, and it's very easy looking back on a relegation and the tough season that we've had to look for scapegoats, and I don't want to do that. We collectively responsibility as a club, from me, the chairman, right the way through the club. We failed. We know we failed. We don't need telling that we failed, and it hurts, and what we have to do is correct that. We've got to correct the hurt. We've got the most unbelievable set of fans. They never stopped today. It could have easily been a very atmospheric in the wrong way kind of a day, and it wasn't. The fans kept going, they kept being supportive. They're immense.
Yeah. When Aitor left, did you have any plans to bring anyone in from outside other than appointing Steve Agnew as manager? Was there anyone lined up to come in?
No, there wasn't. There was never anyone lined up. I think the world of Steve Agnew. He's worked at this club a long time. He gives of his best. He's a very intelligent guy. He knows the game inside out, and I think he was the player's choice as well as my choice. And he gave of his best. Circumstances really prevailed against him. Let's not get into too much detail on that. Let's just perhaps park all of what's happened before up, leave me to deal with it, and I will deal with it, and we've got to start looking forward. There's only one place I want this club, it's in the Premiership. We're going to work our socks off next season to get back up there. We've got a great opportunity in terms of resource. The club's well run. We're in a good financial stable position, and we probably have more resource, or we should have more resource going into next season than any other club.
So you obviously your key is to bounce back straight away, first time of asking.
There can be no other objective. We want to smash the league next year. We want to go up next year as champions.
Well, will the funds be made available to bring them sort of players in?
Yeah, you need to bring in them type of players if you're going to do what I've just said that we're going to do. And we have a core of players here who we feel are more than capable, but we need to add to them. There needs to be more flair in the team, more pace in the team, and that's what we'll try to do.
You rejected one offer of investment from China. Have there been any others?
Well, don't believe all that you read in the press, and don't believe all the people who say that they're making offers from China. It's laughable, really.
Just lastly, what's your message to the Middlesbrough supporters then, going into next season, obviously the Championship?
We're going to give it our best shot. You've been magnificent. You deserve better than what we've given you. We will do everything we can to, the dream that we all share, back in the Premiership, being competitive in the Premiership, staying in the Premiership. That's where we've got to get to.
Steve, been a pleasure. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Neil. Cheers.
Okay, there is Steve Gibson talking with Neil Maddison then on BBC T Sport. A couple of very interesting lines out of that, aren't they? No decision on who the Boro manager will be just yet. So a lot of people speculating that Steve Gibson might say that Steve Agnew will be the Boro head coach for next season. That not happening, that not confirmed today, and Steve Gibson said that he does know what he is going to do, but when he's ready he will make that announcement. Also said the Boro should be one of the best resourced, if not the best resourced club in the Championship next season, with a view to bouncing straight back up as well, and acknowledged that mistakes have been made, that everything needs to change at the club in terms of how they approached this season and the mistakes that followed it. So some interesting stuff there.